Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 7th, 2025. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. The heart of your reading, we have fun times with friends. Some sort of celebration, it feels like. We might be talking about a specific get-together or online meetup with friends. Feels playful. You enjoy one another's company. They get you. They bring out the best in you. They're your cheerleaders. Very supportive energy. What's the challenge here? Two of Swords in reverse. You're having difficulty making a decision. Maybe these people are encouraging you to make a certain decision, like you need to decide. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They might be telling you that you'd better get out of a bad environment, a relationship they think is bad for you. You know they want what's best for you, but you're finding it difficult to make the decision. Sorry, my sweater is all bunched up right here. You are focused on the Eight of Wands in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, this not wanting to come out in the open with something. You want it to remain under wraps. It's feeling like we're talking about friends who know you should quit that job and really just keep sort of reminding you, like, hey, you know what? You're better than that. You deserve better. You can get, why don't you apply to this other job? Or you're really great. You can get promoted. You can apply to this other company to get the promotion you deserve. I don't think they're like mad at you at all. These are good friends. They're not sort of like getting on your case. They're being good friends. They want what's best for you even when you're kind of don't want it for yourself. And this, there's this tide, this current that wants to pull you in that direction that your friends are suggesting. Not just because they're suggesting it, but you feel it. You feel that universal flow or the pull of what's best for you, or it's time to move on sort of energy. But this is you trying to hold back the tide. You're standing there in this roaring rapid, this river, this current that represents a good direction that you could go, going with the flow. Just lay back and things will be easier. But you have to let go of where you are now, right? And you're like, nope. I'm not letting go of where I am now. I'm not making that decision yet. I'm not ready to make the decision to pull up my anchor and let the current carry me forward. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Cups, which is some sort of wish fulfillment. Perhaps an opportunity to go on a new adventure, with the Fool at the bottom of the deck as that came out. Something that you'd really, really wanted is either seeming more attainable or you actually received it. What is the higher self perspective? Three of Wands in reverse. Stop waiting around at the wrong harbor for the ship to show up. Okay, so the metaphor that I like to use for the Three of Wands is... Oh, no, they're stopping me. I usually use a metaphor of booking passage on a ship and then waiting at the harbor. And I was gonna say, stop waiting at the wrong harbor. Your ship is showing up somewhere else. You need to go with universal flow in order to be at the right place. But I already said it, so now it's like repeating myself to say Spirit wants me to use a restaurant metaphor instead. Maybe that'll resonate better with one or two of you. You're ordering a dish from a restaurant that doesn't serve what you're ordering. And you're sitting there, you've told the waiter what you wanted, you told the server what you want. And they went back to the kitchen, you're like, okay, I'm gonna get my steak and potatoes. And they're like going back to the kitchen like, this is a vegan restaurant? Steak and potatoes isn't on the menu? What should I tell them? What should I do? And you're like, okay, universe, I'm ready for my steak and potatoes. Here I am. And universe is like, hey, knock, knock, knock. Sagittarius, you're at the wrong restaurant. Pull up your anchor, let the current carry you to where your steak and potatoes is. The thing that you're wishing for is awaiting you somewhere else. Show me how this story unfolds in the near future. We have the Queen of Wands. This is how your friends are encouraging you to show up in the world. Your fiery nature, your entertaining, charismatic, fun-loving, passionate side, leading with that. Maybe they see that your current circumstances have dimmed your shine, or they don't value what's so unique and great about you in your Queen of Wands-ness. And they really want you to be able to shine. So in the near future, you either kind of bring that into a clearer focus and start seeing yourself and what you want for your life more in line with the way that your friends see you, or this is how you actually start to show up in the world. Turning heads, talk of the party, belle of the ball. What's going to affect the situation that Sagittarius does not see coming? A meddler. Magician in reverse. Maybe. Or it could be that something that you've been manifesting for a long time is already here, and you think that you need to keep manifesting it, but it's actually already materialized. So maybe like your steak and potatoes are like in the next room. Hopefully this metaphor is making sense, but I can't know exactly what's going on in your situation unless we're in like a one-on-one reading and I can ask you. Then I can give you like a more precise interpretation of this. But for now, in this forum, that's up to you. You have to take my description and kind of apply it to your situation. Maybe this is the universe's way of saying, Sagittarius, what you've manifested is already here. You're just showing up at the wrong place. It's somewhere else. Yeah, maybe it's just the same message again in a different package. But in case it's a meddler, the Magician in reverse can be someone who is pulling strings behind the scenes for their own selfish ends. So watch out for that in case that's what's occurring in your situation. This sort of energy is bad news. It's definitely not one of the friends that we've been talking about. I don't think that there's like a frenemy in the mix in your situation. If we're talking about... Oh, okay. If in your job or your relationship or whatever context this is resonating for you, the thing that your friends are encouraging you to walk away from or make an important decision about. There could be someone like your current partner or a current person you're dating or your current job, a current coworker, a current boss that is this meddler, this devious, trying to manipulate the situation in a way that could be harmful to you. So keep an eye out for that. If that's the case, it would only come up because you would be empowered to do something about it, and just a little heads up from Spirit would be useful. So if you feel like that might happen, keep your eyes peeled. Your hopes and fears, we have the High Priestess, that your intuition will serve you well, that you will... How to describe this? I'm picking up on people whose spirituality is very important to them, and you're feeling into it like, no, you're learning, you're growing, you're working that muscle, so to speak. You're developing your own practices and rituals. You're learning other people's ways of doing things, maybe buying books, accumulating knowledge of other people's experience with spirituality so that you can decide and parse through what resonates with you, what you want to integrate and adopt into your spiritual practice. If that's resonating with you, then you're hopeful that you're going to be able to do that and that it'll be a beneficial experience to you, but you're fearful that taking that on and stepping into a more spiritual path will somehow put you at risk or be a more difficult life for you. The end result, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is either, no, it's a no. It's someone saying no. I think this is you making the decision that you need to make. You overcome the challenge, you make the decision, and you decline something. This feels less like a breakup and more like a answering someone's, like, someone's asked you out and you're going to say no, or someone's offered you a job and you're going to say no. Let's see, advice for Sagittarius. Hold on to what you currently have. It's more than enough. Be somewhat guarded with your resources without falling into a lack mindset. Don't overspend. Plan and save for the future. You'll be better off for the long term. So, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. Have a good day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.